Hey guys, one of our favorites today, we're in Del Webb in Summerville, South Carolina. It's an outskirts kind of bedroom community of Charleston, South Carolina. We're about 40 minutes in from the coast.
Yeah.
And this has kind of become one of the 55 hot spots of the whole East Coast. And today we're at Del Webb in Nexton, one of our favorites.
And you can see why it's one of our favorites, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got this gorgeous resort style pool. We've got all kinds of new stuff coming we're going to talk about in a minute.
Yep.
But you've already got pickleball courts here, more coming. You've got tennis courts, you've got indoor pool, you've got a gym, you've got bocce courts, you've got an event space. They have parties and food trucks here. Go to the new stuff and whatever I missed.
So puppy dog park, but I like to call it puppy dog park. Big puppy dogs, little puppy dogs, a gardening center. And there's new construction in this neighborhood. There is existing construction in this neighborhood, and there's ground up construction in this neighborhood. So there's all different kind of ways to buy a house here. But the new pickleball courts, they're adding 6 more, right?
Yes, 6 more.
And then they're gonna add a big gymnasium with a stage, concert area, big to-do place over here. And my favorite thing I'm super excited about is 1 year from now, there's gonna be a bar and grill right over there.
So you can walk up there in your bathing suit.
Yes.
Get your pina colada and a burger.
Rolling up in my Speedos.
No Speedos. We talked about Speedos.
We have talked about that in the past.
Yeah, but that will be amazing in addition to everything else we just talked about. Right?
Yep. This neighborhood has a bunch of model homes available. We're going to go over and talk about those in a minute. And I'm just so excited for them to see the one Renown model.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. So we're here at Model Row now, and they've got, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 homes. But that is only about half of what they actually build in this neighborhood.
That's right, yeah. So in this, there's 3 different series. There's the Scenic series, which I think there's 3 floor plans of that.
All right.
There's the Distinctive series,
Yep.
which I believe now there's 4 floor planes of that.
Yeah, they just added one to that.
Because they added the mainstay.
Yep.
And then there's the Echelon series.
Big Daddies.
Which is, there are 3 of that as well.
The Renown.
So you get to see 2 of each. And if you're lucky, sometimes when you're here, we can take you out and show you some of the ones that either almost done or being built that are not models here, but they're building them either for clients or as spec homes.
And sometimes we can even sneak you in the mainstay because it's part of the Experience Del Webb program. And so if there's not somebody in that unit that day, we can show you one of those. Or do you remember what the other one is? The other Experience Del Webb?
It's a Mystique, I think.
Mystique, so that's another one that's not here on Model Row.
Yeah.
So really great options. Of course, these homes got all the stuff in them. Yes, Mark?
I'm doing the Jeff question.
Yes, you have a question, Mark.
Yes. So if I'm somebody watching and watching this video for the first time, they may say, Jeff, what is the Experience Del Webb?
That's a fine question, Mark Klim. So you come here, you stay for 3 nights, you get one of those rooms or one of those houses, the Mystique or the Mainstay, and it's only like $350, and you get a golf cart, and you get somebody here in the neighborhood to take you out to dinner. You get to go play at the clubhouse. You get to hang out with who could be your neighbors. It's a great opportunity to get the feel of the neighborhood. Now listen, get a pinky promise that you're serious about, buying a house here potentially. You can't just come here. This isn't a hotel. You come here just hang out.
It's not a vacation.
It's not a vacation. You're here for a job.
Yeah.
But if you are serious about this neighborhood, it's a great option for you.
Yeah. So let's go see 2.
We'll show them 2 of them today. Yeah, I want to show them the big dog down there.
Okay.
The Renown.
And then I think we should show them the Palmery because we've sold so many of those Palmerys.
Yeah, that works. Let's go see those. All
right, Jeff, we're at the Palmery, as you can see. It's, just over 1,800 square feet. You can put a loft on this too, but it adds a pretty good expense. So if you don't need the loft, don't do it because you're probably not going to use it anyways.
But this is one of those ones that you could make the office space downstairs into a 3rd bedroom. So
absolutely.
If you wanted the 3rd bedroom, but you didn't want to have the steps and you didn't need the dedicated office space, you could do it here.
Or just leave it as an office, put a Murphy bed in, because you're only going to use it 3 times a year anyway.
Yeah, and honestly, just make them sleep on the floor.
There you go.
They're nice enough to be in your house. Maybe you don't love them.
This porch is big enough for one of those queen swing beds.
So make them sleep outside.
They can sleep out here.
Totally.
Yeah. I like the entryway though. Obviously there's different elevations on all of these homes. So there's like 2 or 3 elevations per floor plan. To the left here is a bedroom. It's not gonna look like a bedroom on the video, but it's a good room to kind of talk about some of the quality that they build, the craftsmanship. So moisture and draft protection, premium foundations, mold and mildew protection. Here is their warranty coverage. One of the things that they do that no other builder does is a 5-year coverage on water and infiltration internal leaks.
Yeah, so we typically see the 1-2-10 or a 1-2-8.
Right.
And so this is a 1-2-5-10.
10. Extra layer of protection.
Better.
And then here, it kind of goes over their process. So we come in with you during the introduction, show you homes. Once you get under contract, you go through the pre-drywall. Then there's a pre-closing orientation. A lot of times it's called homeowner orientation. Mm-hmm. And then the day before or day of closing, you do your final walk and you close on the house.
Yep.
In a nutshell, that's the process. So you got a full bath here. This one has a tub, but you don't have to have the tub in there, especially if you build from the ground up.
Yep.
And really most of the specs now are having a shower in that secondary room. Here's the third space, we call it a flex room. Could be a bedroom though too,
So
right?
you could see where you could put a Murphy bed in here or something and still use it as an office. Or they can change over these doors and turn this into a real bedroom and put a closet in it.
Right. Jeff, I want to take you in the garage on this one because it has the upstairs storage.
Oh, okay.
I already went up there and turned the light on, I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's still on. So go up there and just kind of show them the space they could have, because a lot of people may be moving from the north that have basements.
Yep.
And we don't have basements here.
So this is not heated and cooled, not conditioned space, but Mark, what do these typically run? $12,000 to $18,000?
Yeah, it's around 15. Yep.
So if you end up, needing some extra storage space, this is a good option for you. Or if your mother-in-law comes to visit, it's awful hot up here in the summer. I'm just saying, you could make her stay upstairs. Might fix a problem.
Now we have had a client, Jeff, that converted that over to conditioned space.
Oh yeah.
Made it a man cave type thing.
Just put a mini split in there so they could get the heat and air.
Yeah. Great drop zone here. Behind that door, you might want to show them the laundry room. Big.
So this is the tech closet where everything comes into the house. So your Wi-Fi and everything would be in here. And in these houses, it'll cover the whole thing for you.
So this is a cool additional storage space that some of the plans don't have. So good for Christmas decorations or whatever you want to put in here.
Also a decent mother-in-law space if you want her in conditioned space.
I love the way this plan is laid out though. The sunroom on the back is an extra add. I think it's $12,000 for that room. But it's super nice to have that. Or if you take that out, I believe that comes one big whole screened area.
Yeah, so you can end up with a much bigger patio back here. And you can choose, if you build these from the ground up, to screen this or not screen it. So it could be about 50% bigger if you didn't include that room.
Yeah.
And then you can always put extra patios outside, put your grill connects. Now, you can have the builder do these pads like this, or if you want to get into some other, brickwork or Omnistone or that kind of stuff, you can do that all aftermarket, and we have all those contracts.
So the main living area here, you can see, is plenty of room. We've got an 8-top table here, plus a big 2 couches, right? They're not even a love seat in the couch, it's 2 couches. And there's room for a bigger fireplace.
Yep.
Now, one of the things we like to do is the electric fireplace, which takes up even less room than that. So that's an option for you. If they don't offer it here, we have the contractors for you to get it put in afterwards for sure.
And just so you know, when you go back in this video, watch this, Mark, I meant to say contractors a minute ago, and I said contracts. So now that's all I can think about is that, like, I wanted to stop and start the whole video over again.
It's okay.
But we're not gonna.
We're not perfect.
We're just gonna keep rolling through.
Yes, we're at your average people, above average people. How's that?
Way to sell us short.
So big, huge island here. You've got your dishwasher. This is a little bit upgraded stove here because it's the KitchenAid package. So this is a slide in with a hood here. You could do this all different ways.
Yeah.
So several different ways here.
We see most people trending now towards the burner on the countertop, the double
Cooktop.
oven,
Yep.
or at least a single oven with a convection microwave in the wall.
Yep, yep.
We don't see as many as this.
Show them that pantry, Jeff. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Can definitely fit some Costco items, I feel like. All right, and then we'll head over to the master bedroom.
So Mark, if you were to put a second story on this, you would be adding what?
So you'd be adding a loft, a bedroom, and a bathroom.
In probably a walk-in or at least reach-in closet up
Yes.
in the bedroom.
Yes, absolutely. So plenty of room here, I feel like, for a king bed. As you can see, this is king. 2 end tables on it. Not a problem. Nice light coming in from the back.
Yep.
Obviously, that depends on which way your house is facing. And then this bathroom is to die for with double sinks and the huge car wash shower.
Love that.
And they got a picture up there. I'm guessing that's how they do it going forward with the little soap thing.
Switch something up.
See the soap dispenser?
Oh yeah, I think they've just shown that you can put that there.
Yep. And then the closet in the back is definitely plenty of room for the average bear, I would say.
Yeah, that's big enough.
Yeah.
If it's not, it's your problem. You've got a clothing problem.
And then you have your water closet here and a linen closet there. So definitely one of our most liked plans, most built plans, and that's one that I really like.
Yeah, we've probably sold this one more than most.
Yes, I agree.
Just because of the versatility of it.
Yeah.
Mark, I like to call this one the Renown or the My House. Either one is appropriate because honestly, this is, if I end up in Del Webb, and there's a 51% chance I am going to end up here as soon as I kick my kids out of the house. This is the model I want. It's phenomenal.
3-car garage.
Yeah, I need it. I need
for the golf cart.
Golf cart slingshot plus 2 cars. I'll even put Andrea's car in the garage, and I'll keep mine outside. Although she won't want that because we've had a couple mirror issues in the past going in the garage.
But it's got one big door. She might be all right.
She'll be all right. Yeah. So this is a 2,700 and some square foot at its base at the ground level, and when you put a second story in this baby, it's like 3,500 plus. It's huge. Front porch, you got a nice wide entryway here. Remember, like Mark said about the other video, there are multiple exteriors on this, so you can end up with a smaller porch, a bigger porch, different layouts.
And Jeff, I don't know if we discussed this yet, but the exterior, there's no vinyl in this neighborhood.
No vinyl. Everything hardy plank. Most of the 55 pluses in the Summerville and Charleston market are vinyl. A few of them have the option to go either way. This is one where everything has to be hardy plank.
Okay.
So up front, really nice extra bedroom here. Really big for a secondary bedroom, and this one has an ensuite. So if you're looking for that bedroom for grandma, for whatever, for the kids, because remember, kids can live in here once they're 19 years old, which will be my case.
So here's your ensuite. It's got the shower. You get 1 sink. I'm sure you could put a second in here if you build from the ground up.
You wash in the toilet.
Water closet.
And actually, it's an actual walk-in closet, not just a reach-in for a secondary bedroom. You'll see where some of these rooms are just a little bigger than some of the other ones because we've got a lot of square footage to work with.
Another half bath, right?
Half bath for your guests that aren't staying on property.
Coat closet.
So we're going to go upstairs in a minute, but here is another room that can be a flex room.
And we don't have to build it with the upstairs, right?
No.
We can just build it.
This has got loads of space just downstairs.
Yeah.
But this, so office, flex room, or this can be another bedroom.
Nice. We could have this as a multi-gen house, probably.
Yeah, with that front, with the front room there, with the ensuite bathroom and everything.
19 and up, I like to say. Wow, this is huge, isn't it?
All right, so here's where this model gets a little weird. At its base, pretend that I am a wall right here.
Oh, you're a good wall. Great job.
Okay, so this space right here is not at its base.
Yep.
This is patio. But it's one of those things where once you see this, you're always going to see it. Like you can't unsee all of this open space. So we have seen, I've actually never seen one of these models be built without this.
So we're sorry that we showed it to you.
Yeah, because if you buy this, it's going to cost you money.
Plenty of room for a huge table there, right?
An 8 top there. You got 4 across here, 4 big stools across here. They've got the gourmet kitchen that I was talking about in the other. They don't. This has got 2 full ovens plus a convection microwave in this one.
Right.
And a wine cooler down there, Mark.
Love it.
So
Wine
you got
cooler, wine rack.
What is it? Is it white or red that isn't refrigerated? I really don't drink wine.
So white is refrigerated, red is not.
So the red would go up on top
Yes.
of that deal, and the white goes down.
Yes.
I got you.
Yep.
Yeah, I learned something today.
You should know that from Johnson & Wales.
I know I should, but I forget these things. It's there's only so many things that can go in your head, and it's all filled with house stuff.
No more culinary arts.
So we got a walk-in pantry here,
Okay.
and then I don't know. Go this way. Let's go that way.
I think we should go that
Yeah,
way.
all right, we'll go that way. We're going to show you out back when we're done here with this floor, because this one's pretty impressive out back. So here we are into the primary bedroom.
Huge.
Monster of a room. And the storage space, we've got multiple closets in this one. And the first closet is as big as a bedroom. Listen to me, I'm echoing in here. It's so big.
If you could have kids, this would be a great nursery.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't have that.
Well, what do you mean I can't have? What if I want kids?
You can't have a baby in there.
And I can't live in here.
Yeah.
I still have a baby, but I
Yeah.
can't live in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That scared me for a minute. I thought there was something wrong with me. I was about to go to the urologist and see
You're
what
old.
I was doing.
You're old.
Oh, yes, I am old. Can you imagine Andrew's face if I told her I wanted another baby? I would be sleeping at your house.
Look at the size of the shower. The whole bathroom is huge.
It is, and it's twisty and bendy. There's surprises around every corner.
So you got the bench seat. You got the handles right over there. You got rain head in this one. You can also put one of those little arms
Yep.
so that, you know, if you need to take it off the wall.
All right, here's where this one gets interesting. So now we're into another closet, another walk-in closet.
And that's it, right? There's nowhere else to go after this.
No
Oh,
more.
there's another door.
We're not done,
Oh.
because then we roll into the laundry room, and it's a big old laundry room. How brilliant is that?
This is like a fun house when you go to the carnival.
It is. We should
Yeah.
put some mirrors that make you
Oh,
look
yeah.
skinny around the bends.
Skinny, please.
Skinny,
Yes.
not the fat mirrors, the skinny mirrors. This laundry room is so big, it's got a freaking closet in it.
Yeah, you can put all your laundry in there.
That's what, just to hide it?
Yeah.
Out of sight, out of mind kind of thing?
Because we're not going to do laundry. I mean, that would.
I'm not actually going to do
When
it.
we retire, why would you do laundry?
I'm not going to. I'm just going to hide it somewhere. I'm going to buy new stuff when it gets dirty. It's going to go in that closet, and I'm going to move on. Isn't this cool?
This is a great folding table. This is awesome.
This is massive. All right, so we're back out here, and guess what? Surprise!
Let's go into the front.
Another bedroom with an ensuite.
Mm.
So we've got 2 bedrooms in here with ensuite baths, plus a half bath. The primary bedroom, look, and this one has another walk-in closet, not even a reach-in closet.
So if you like your family, you should not buy this house. Oh, no, if you don't like your family,
You don't.
You should not buy
because
them. You
there's
should
plenty of room for them.
I can't talk today, obviously.
Well, it's a good day for us to do videos then.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a full bathroom in here.
Isn't this great?
And
All
it's,
on one level.
yeah. I wouldn't need the upstairs.
No,
You'll need the upstairs because
I
you're gonna
want the upstairs.
have lots of grandkids.
Look, more space.
Oh my goodness. Nice little drop zone behind you.
This might be. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Okay. So those. Yeah. This is a storage space for them, but you can see
How
we've
big
got
it
a
is.
2-car garage here, a single car garage here, great for a golf cart or toy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then even more storage space back here for shelving.
That's great.
All right. So as if this isn't an. Oh wait. Now let's go to the pool.
Let's go back.
Let's.
here.
Oh, I just gave it away.
I think they saw it in
They
the
saw the.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
In the master bedroom, it's kind of hard to.
Oh, you peeked that out the window.
Yeah.
All right. Excuse us what takes us 5 minutes to get there. All right, so this is overkill.
Not for me.
Not for you. For me, this is overkill. I would never do this.
I would because I want my home to be an oasis. And
But-
this is an oasis.
If you were looking for an outdoor area like this is a winner.
So eventually they'll sell this model
Yeah.
and you can buy this, but it won't be for about 5 or 6 years. Probably.
Which is in what line with my
Oh!
timing. I'm just saying.
And you'd be close to the amenity center so you could walk over and have coffee.
Would.
Oh, you should totally be on this.
I don't think Andrew's going to be happy with you right now when she sees this.
What do you think this will go for? $1 million by then?
Oh, I'd be $1 million
Because
now.
of the increases?
It'd be $1 million now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. This neighborhood kind of starts in the 400s to $1 million.
Yeah.
Is because we've got a big from 1,200 to 3,500 square feet, and this is a $100,000 pool, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Especially
this
with the
one
travertine.
Even has, I don't know if it's open, but yeah, it's got a little half bath, like a pool room, like
So
a changing room.
You don't have to go through the house to get wet.
Well, I never have to go to the house, just pee in the pool. But in this one, you don't
Oh
even
my
have
God.
to pee in the pool.
You were never
You
allowed
got a-
in my pool.
You got a bathroom right here. All right, let's go upstairs
All right.
because it's like a whole nother house upstairs.
Okay.
It's just absolutely massive. And we're walking.
5 more minutes.
Boom! Look at this.
Huge. This
So-
is bigger than a bed.
3 and could be 4 bedrooms downstairs, plus this massive loft space. That is a cool couch. I would never have that couch in my house, but it is pretty neat to look at.
Maybe they'll sell this couch for our office.
That would look good in front of that big screen
Yes.
TV we have at the office.
We got to get on that.
Now you're thinking. So big. We've got a room for all the HVAC stuff and even storage space in here.
So why is it important that this is in
Because it's
condition?
an air-conditioned space, so it's not sweating and working as hard as when it's up in the attic.
Nice little desk right here. Full bathroom.
And look, so big they got 2 beds in here.
Yeah, because you put the kids up here.
Totally. So, just a massive house. I love this house. This house isn't for everybody, but if you're looking for space, this is the winner.
Hey guys, I think you could see that is one of my favorite, why it's one of our favorite neighborhoods. But in this Summerville market of the state, we've got 5, 6, 7 of these things around. This is just one of our favorites, one of the best locations. Gorgeous homes, incredible amenities and facilities there. And we're super close to this right here.
Yeah, so right now we're in the brand new Publix, just opened 2 weeks ago here in Nexton. And this is called One Nexton, I believe. There's different parts of Nexton. Our office is in Nexton Square. There's downtown Nexton. Across the street is the marketplace. And that has a Harris Teeter where you can have a beer in it like you did one day, right?
And I got a Yingling while I was grocery shopping.
Yeah, and all kinds of restaurants. There's Dunkin' Donuts. There is Jersey Mike's right over there. Brand new restaurant for pizza and Italian Rotolos.
Yeah.
So much stuff around here.
And all by golf cart. So you don't have to be on the roads here. You could take the golf cart paths all the way down to Hall's Chop House, Taco Boy, a bunch of the places Mark was talking about. And you can get from here over towards Cane Bay, which is another whole section of restaurants and grocery stores and things to do here in the Summerville market.
And Jeff, so some of the things that people ask when we're on these Zoom calls with us and all that, they're like, okay, there's important things I'm worried about. Shopping and restaurants, we've got that covered,
Check,
right?
check.
Medical.
Check. Right down the street, a new MUSC hospital, Summerville Medical over there, Roper St. Francis Berkeley Hospital over there, doctor's offices everywhere. Check, check, check.
Okay, and then I want to be able to get to downtown Charleston really easy.
Check. Nexton Parkway right down here to 26. You're on the way into the city, go to the beaches.
And what about the big warehouses like the Costco's, the BJ's, the Targets?
BJ's here in Summerville. Everything else you're looking for in Summerville. The Target, the Walmart, the movie theater, a bunch of more restaurants, a little community like the old Southern style Summerville with the park, the home birthplace of sweet tea and great coffee shops and concerts in the park and a little community theater and
Festivals?
festivals. Yeah, enormous sweet tea festival here every year. Bonkers busy. It's a lot of fun. And what the Costco and the Sam's Club are down towards Charleston more, but quick access to the beach here, 35, 40 minutes to the beach. Downtown Charleston, half an hour with no traffic.
Mm-hmm.
If you work in Charleston, you might not want to live out here if you're a 9 to 5er because the traffic on 26 get a little squirrely if there's an accident or something. But this is a great location.
That's awesome. Well, if you want to know more, click that link, book a Zoom call with us. Till next time,
See y'all.
see ya.